Hey guys! So before we get into this video, I just wanted to give everyone a reminder that the Lion partials are up for a very special sale right now. So please, 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 please check out the video in the card above. I know that this is really off topic for this video, but the more I reach out to more audiences, the more that the video gets shared, the more that this gets spread around, the more chance that the lions are going to find a home, which is what really needs to happen. I cannot keep them. This is getting ridiculous. So, please check out the video. If you know someone who might be interested in a partial or anything like that, please share the video. Uh, Anything will help. Please. With that, thank you for your patience through this. Let's get to the video.
Hi guys, Demon Wolverine here, and today we're going to talk about ACE! Yay! Finally! It's been a month. But first, something important, something monumental to this channel. I got fan art for the first time. Oh my god. So, big shout out to user SaltyZebra on DeviantArt for making this awesome thing. Just put it over my face. This is awesome. I can't even. This is the first time I've ever gotten fan art for this channel. And I can't. I cannot. I mean, I've already, to SaltyZebra, I've already talked to you, I've already mentioned how much I appreciate what you did. But I really appreciate what you did. This is amazing. So, thank you so much again. With that, moving on, today we're going to be talking about ACE 2018. And just how it went. And I'm just going to go over the highlights of every single day, which would be Friday to Sunday. And that's how this is going to go. And then I'm going to leave, because it's hot in this thing, and I'm wearing a leather jacket. So, Friday, 4.5-hour drive! Yeah! I hate that drive, I really do. But after the 4.5-hour drive, where I was hydrating, and this is important to mention, I drive 4.5 hours. I'm hydrating. At least I think I am. I end up at the convention center, I see my friend, who's like, hi, and they're like, hi, I'm like, yeah! And about 3 hours later, after running around, going to opening ceremonies, hanging around with my friends, I finally get into fursuit. And this is after I did my unboxing, which you can go see over somewhere in the card. I did that when I first showed up at the hotel. Then, a couple hours later from that, I actually got into suit. Because I felt comfortable enough, I knew how the tail worked, I'd be able to fursuit. I did fine in the suit, but I went into shock. 'Cause I'm dumb. Yeah. Remember when I said I thought I hydrated? In the 3 hours between when I hydrated and when I got into suit, I didn't drink a thing. Yeah. I fucked up. So I went into shock. However, I didn't know I had gone into shock, I just knew I felt like crap. So after about 30 minutes of being in suit, which was all I could handle, I got out of suit, and I went to my friend's room, who I had no idea was even at the con. I found out later that he was hiding in his room, working on his set, because he was one of the DJs. So you're going, you're hiding from me. So I went to his room, and he took care of me for the rest of the night, even though he was totally plastered. And I've already thanked him for that, but I'm gonna thank him again. Thank you for doing so, even though both of us had no idea I was in shock. If it weren't for you, I'd probably have gone to the hospital. So yeah, he gave me soda, which is not what you should drink in shock, but I didn't know I was in it. We ate pizza, and I got to lay down, and it was good. Then I went immediately to bed, because I felt like crap. When I woke up, I felt even worse. I thought I was dying. So I had another friend of mine, Eddie, who some of you might know, some of you might not. He's actually kind of everywhere. I called him in his room because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I was okay or if I had to go to the hospital. I felt that bad. We determined that I was indeed in shock, and we came up with a plan. Eat a blueberry muffin and drink fluids for 2 hours. Okay. And he was gonna bring me Gatorade, because I didn't have any. So I drank apple juice, and a lot of it. I think I also drank some Snapples. So, I'm waiting for him to come back to my room with the Gatorade. But I'm also watching the Ace Telegram chat at the same time. And the charity auction's about to happen. Eddie is not back at the room yet. I'm freaking out. I'm just here going, you know what? I'm well enough to stand up. I can go and spend shit tons of money. I could do that. Yeah. That's a great decision. So that's exactly what I did. I went to the charity auction and I left a note on my doorknob telling Eddie where I was. He went to my door in suit and never saw the note. He had no idea where I was. Because he couldn't see it. Oh my god. When I say it out loud, it sounds a lot worse. So, he can't find me. And he's running around in suit with a Gatorade. I feel bad. But the charity auction was a lot of fun. I won these 3 things. This painting, this shirt, and this giant lioness plushie. I love it. So, during the auction, Eddie finds me. He sees me. And I see him. So I run out of the auction to him while they're making my shirt. And I get the Gatorade. I start chugging that sucker. The Gatorade is what really solidified my problem and fixed it. So, by the time I had drunk the Gatorade, I was okay. And I got right back in the suit, because I can. And immediately after that was when the fursuit game started, and this is where things really go downhill. If you thought this was bad, it gets worse. So, fursuit games. It's all fine, it's all good, we're doing fun stuff. I'm in Jester. And most of you probably have no idea how Jester works. He is my softest suit. He has pretty much no hard parts at all. And I could probably run into a wall with him on and not feel a thing. It's one of the advantages of that thing. So, I'm glad I was wearing him when this happened. Musical chairs. And I'm sorry, no, I don't have footage of this. I've been trying to get it and no one has it or they just won't give it to me. We're running around the chairs and I end up in the final 3. This is not the first time this has happened. I usually end up in the final 3. I'm good at musical chairs. But I never win. Because I'm not ambitious enough. So, I end up in the final 3 with the champion of musical chairs in Tarpaw May 2017. I know who I'm against. He won, then, by grabbing the chair and launching himself 3 feet with it. I know what I'm against. I know I'm about to lose badly. So, I'm aware of my situation. I'm just waiting to see what happens. I didn't think it would be this. 2 butts meet in a chair. One is the former champion. One is mine. He is much taller than me. He's bigger than me. I am puny. I am 5'2". I'm launched out of the chair. And I do mean launched. I was in the air for a couple seconds, at least. while I was in the air, I contemplated life for a moment. How I got here, why I was here. But then I did anything that any logical person would do, and I took a stage fall. Now, what is a stage fall? A stage fall is a fall where you try to fall as elegantly as possible and not hurt yourself. You try to make it look good. So I did a barrel roll. Yeah, because there are two falls in acting. There's a stage fall and then there's a script fall. A stage fall is when an accident happens and you try to play it off like, oh, this was staged, this was planned. A script fall is where you're trying to make it look as realistic as possible, and you usually get hurt in those. And it sucks. I've done scripted falls. They hurt. I've actually gotten injured doing scripted falls. I've gotten skinned elbows and knees, and ugh, it's awful. So, I did a barrel roll. I was laughing the whole time. I couldn't stop, actually, and that was a problem. Con staff thought I died. Apparently, they heard me laughing, and then I went totally silent. My voice stopped. The air was coming out of me. I knew I was laughing. They couldn't hear a thing. They thought I went unconscious or worse. So, just like in May, I got flooded by con staff. Oh god. I swear, they're gonna put a giant red warning sticker on me. 'Cause in May, I hurt my ankle, and I didn't move until con staff came to me. I did that on purpose, because I was actually hurt and I couldn't walk. In Halloween's Eve of last year, I lost my voice doing karaoke, and now this year, they thought I was unconscious. God damn it. So, they think I'm dying. The entire room stops. The games stop. It pauses for a moment until they know I'm alive. And in the back of my head, I'm telling myself, everyone thinks you're dead. Everyone thinks you're dead. Do something! And eventually I got control of myself, and I stopped laughing, and all I did was shout, I'm alive! As loud as I possibly could. Everyone started laughing, and things went back to normal. I still couldn't get up. And yes, I mean could not. I have scoliosis. So, when I did a barrel roll, I ended up on my back. Which is totally okay. But for me, my back starts to realign when I end up on my back. Which is extraordinarily painful. It's good for me to do that. I need to realign my back every once in a while. But I can't move. When it's happening, it hurts too much. So I had to lay like that for a little while. And I just had a staff member come sit next to me so that no one would trample on me while this was happening. I then had another staff member escort me back to my room, because I was not sure if I had suffered any damage. I was fine. Due to this, I missed the fursuit parade. But I did make the fursuit group photo, and I just threw on the demon ferret for that one, because it was quick and easy. But I did miss the fursuit parade. Then I took a nap. Well, I ate dinner, then I took a nap. Then when I woke up, I got back in gesture, and I went down, and I decided to be like a fursuit buddy for my friend behind him while he did his set at the rave. Sunday was fortunately a lot calmer. Now, I haven't mentioned this by this point, but we've talked about Uncle Kage a couple times on this channel. And Sunday is really where this becomes important. he was there at ACE. Then again, he lives in this state. I would hope he would be there for our first con. Just seems kind of appropriate now that he lives here. So he was there with his mother, and it's still a fun sentence to say. And when I was with Eddie, walking around going to opening ceremonies on Friday, Eddie stopped to talk to a friend of his. And Kage's mother brought up that she didn't think that she ever had seen Eddie in person, like his actual face. And so I just decided to throw out there, because I'm an awkward idiot, that Kage knew who I was, but probably wouldn't recognize me. Or probably wouldn't even remember me. He remembered me. I still don't know what to do with that information. I wasn't even in suit, okay? And he knew who I was. I don't put my face on the internet. So he knew me from my badge. I still don't know what to do with that information at all. He told me not to underestimate myself. My response to that is, screw you, I'll underestimate myself as much as I damn please. But on Sunday, I finally got a picture with the guy after 4 years. Since he acknowledged my existence 4 years ago. Hell yeah, that happened. And just as a side note, since apparently he knows of my existence, if he does ever happen to see this, the next time we're ever in the same vicinity, I formally invite you to come get a drink with me. I personally don't drink alcohol, I have my reasons, but I don't know a bar in the world that doesn't have soda. So, I would like to talk to you. I would like to actually get to know you. Since I spout enough bullshit about you on this channel, why not actually get to talk to you in person? So yeah, formal invitation. Just don't break my bank, okay? That's all I ask. Anyway, so that happened. I also got to destroy some boxes at the cat meet and greet, because I went and used Belisa on Sunday. That was fun. Belisa also lost a paw pad on Sunday, but lost and found it, so that was great. It's glued back on now. We're good. She also tried losing her teeth, but a very nice maker in the dealer's den helped me fix that. Belisa just wanted to be a problem. Belisa's tail also busted. I don't know when. It could have been during the cat meet and greet. It could have been during Kage's story hour. Or it could have been on the drive home. I don't know when, but it wasn't noticeable because it burst right at one of her stripes. So it just looked like more white. I didn't even notice it. But that's also now fixed. Fortunately, that's the only scene that busted this entire debacle. But yeah, Kage did his story hour. He also did a group thing with Tianlong and Boozy Badger. That was fun to watch. The variety show, which I've posted, that was fun. Sunday was just a nice wind down. And then, of course, the finishing touch, the drive home. 4.5 hours. Ah! So, yeah. That was ACE. And even with everything that happened, it was amazingly fun. Here's my thing. And this is my policy of life. Shit happens. And I try not to let it affect me. Because the moment you start letting the negative things control your experience of a fun event, They're kind of done. So, for me, yeah, I went to shock. That sucked. Take care of it, and then move on. Have fun. Yeah, I lost a paw pad. Go find it, and then move on. Fix the problem, and then move on. So, I've heard of things like this ruining people's conventions. It really didn't. The only thing that does make me a little miffed is that I missed the parade. But you know what? I got to see my friends. I got to have some really fun times. And that's all that matters to me. So, I honestly regret nothing. And also, another policy of mine, it's not fun until someone gets hurt. So, with that, I hope you like story time. And let's see what shit I get into in Hallows Eve in October. Please don't put the red sticker on me, guys. Please don't. I'm not that bad, I swear. I'll see you guys later. Bye!